Welcome to another week of the Doc's Diagnosis, presented by Centris Federal Credit Union. Remember, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel so you can get all the content that Dr. Rob and myself put out on a weekly basis. Dr. Rob, Nebraska made a change at quarterback. Chubba Purdy making his first start, and to be quite honest, right away in the first quarter, he made his presence known against Wisconsin.
He really did. I mean, as frustrating as this game was, there was some really good things that we saw come out of it. Now, one of the things that I want people to kind of key on this particular play is where the line makes its blocking decisions and the alignment they take, because what they do, you see the right tackle staying in, they have essentially a leftward focus here. Fedoni started up out here, moved in here. This guy stays with Fedoni on the play in coverage, and what you end up seeing is basically you've got and I got to be honest with you, I don't know if he's actually a true safety or a corner, but you've got a defensive back here who actually stays on the blitz, and that's who flushes Purdy out of the pocket. My question is, as you kind of go through the alignments and you watch this play develop, theoretically, should the offensive line have stayed on these four guys, and you have the center, right guard, and right tackle shift out here to pick up this guy? If they had done that, you would have had a 5-on-5. Conversely, if they had done that as well, I don't think Purdy gets flushed out of the pocket and you don't have the touchdown run.
And Purdy, he's improvising here.
And he really is, and you see right there.
Just a tad.
I'm going to back that up a little bit. Right there is perfect. So if you look at this right here, you look at the lane he's got with the offensive line where they've kind of, because of the line stunt and the blitz that Wisconsin brings on this play, you do have a lane right here with just one guy to beat. You see some really great athleticism from Purdy, which I got to be honest with you, this is the fastest I've seen a quarterback move who's not named Martinez. So the guy just hits the Jets right there, and he runs past. I mean, he's outrunning everybody on that Wisconsin defense. Nobody gets close to him on that play, and I think you've got the potential now for a guy who I think probably has a better sense of reading defenses, making those checkoffs, but can still run the ball. I think it's going to be a matter of time with him because you haven't seen him get those reps in practice. You haven't seen him get those game reps. But I think he's a guy that probably has the best overall skill set for the position, at least this year.
Which begs the question, is Chubba Purdy the quarterback of the future? Listen to the latest podcast presented by Betfred Sports and hear Dr. Rob's thoughts on that, as Chubba Purdy, of course, dealing with some injuries, but showed some promise against Wisconsin. We'll be back tomorrow with another edition of the Doc's Diagnosis, presented by Centris Federal Credit Union.
Whether you want to bank right down the road or take your banking on the road, Centris is where you are. With mobile banking, 15 locations, and local experts, you can manage your finances in a way that's convenient for you. The choice is yours. Learn more at centrisfcu.org.